We're live. Hey everybody, my name is Logan. Thank you for coming by the stream again if you're here. Today, I'm playing Snowrunner again, obviously. I have to confess, I did a couple things between streams because taking those big flatbed trailers, those like wider flatbed trailers didn't work. So what I did between streams, what you see here is, I actually managed to, with the tractor, using the ramped flatbed with just a standard hitch, I managed to load up and pull one of those cargoes out, and now I have it loaded up to the dairy. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take container number 1 over to the warehouse, and then I'm going to hopefully replicate what I was able to do off stream with that second trailer. So we're just going to start the stream by driving this down the mountain highway to the warehouse, and then we can also drop the trailer off there as well. So let me just be diligent, plot my route, because as you know with me, you've seen my Snowrunner streams. If I don't plot a route, I'll lose my sense of direction, I'll get distracted, and nobody wants that. I'll never make it to where I'm going. Though I do know Smithville Dam reasonably well. I like to have the markers in place just because I tend to get sidetracked yapping and whatnot. So yeah, good news is we can pop up here, turn it around, and return the trailer to the trailer store. So let's go. Reason why I chose the Longhorn, and it's probably a bit excessive, but I chose the Longhorn because we're pulling a dolly hitch, and I wanted something with a lot of power because pulling a dolly trailer, you're already seeing it. There's a lot of resistance uphill, and there's a lot of resistance on mud and dirt. So we'll pull this one back with the dairy, and then the next one I'll probably just pull straight back with the tractor. And then we will have returned both trailers to the trailer store, and then I'll figure out what else we want to do. Whether we want to go into Alaska and do actually do some scouting and do some stuff in Pedro Bay, or there's even a couple of larger contracts here in Michigan we can start. I'll look and see what we have available. Actually, yeah, H is the way going uphill right now. H seems consistent. And again, this may seem excessive to pull this flatbed using this dairy, but I need the power, as you can see. There's a lot of resistance to this thing. And we might even need to hit the off-road gearbox up here. Like, subscribe, and all that junk, by the way. Make sure you do that. But we're going to take a nice drive, and then once this is done, I'll hop back onto the tractor. And the tractor is positioned on the trail leading up to the cargo ship. So we'll do that. I did find the other night, when I did this off stream, whoa, that was close. I did find the other night that this trailer is a lot easier to winch and maneuver around. So I am happy about that. Here, we'll just go on low as we make this turn. But I found this trailer way easier to handle, believe it or not, than one of like the multi-axled flatbeds. It sucks pulling through mud and dirt, but the Caterpillar tractor can pull just about anything anywhere. And this route is mostly highway, so I just wanted a truck that had the power to pull this cargo with a lot of resistance. Because this trailer... Whoa, we drifted. See that? We drifted a bit. But this Longhorn does a great job of pulling this crappy trailer through the dirt, all things considered. So, picked that. I think the next thing I want to set up for, because I was thinking about it when I was preparing for this stream, I think the next thing I want to set up for is the cement contract, cement for the region. And I think how I'm going to handle that is I'll probably have like the Caterpillar or something. Hello, Wyatt Helsing. How are you? Thank you for coming by the stream. Hope your day is going okay. I'm going to set up for another contract after this. Whoa, my turning circle. My turning circle is bad. It's crappy. We can salvage this. We can salvage this turn. There we go. Almost lost it there. I'll let myself get distracted. You good? That's good. I'm good too. Just finished work. Don't have much to do for the next couple of hours. Everything's done around the house. Don't have much to do for the next couple of hours till my lady comes home, and it's dinner time. So I like to stream after work. It's a good way to unwind. I didn't have a particularly stressful day at work necessarily, but I do enjoy streaming right after. It's fun. Just kind of relax, get yourself in relaxation mode while still doing something a little active, you know? I don't like that it's becoming night. We're gonna skip to morning. There we go. I like to see. I like to see better. When I eventually play this on hard mode, there is no time skipping, I don't think, or maybe time skipping costs money. I was reading about a hard mode playthrough because I wanted to know like what the differences were, and like everything costs money. Repairs cost money, fuel costs money, recovery costs money. Now everything's free. Everything's free but the trucks, for me basically. Here, I'm gonna go on low and through here. I do not want to chance this truck running away from me. This pass is a little bit hairy. I'm even gonna back up and reset it a bit. There we go. We're going up to low plus. This trailer has highway tires. It's not cut out for this, but this truck can brute force it. You'll see why I picked this trailer in a minute once we go back to that trail where the cargo ship went over. I have an identical copy of this trailer attached to the tractor. The tractor's got to pull it back there and load up another one of these cargoes. And I like this trailer. I mean, it has crappy tires, but it's low profile and it's very easy to maneuver around, provided you have the torque. And if you watch my last stream, the flatbed trailer is kind of what did me in. It was a mess cleaning all that up. I had to pull the flatbed trailer out of that trail with a crane. I got it all flipped over and messed up. That was a fun night last night. I spent about an hour just recovering a trailer last night. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Good. We're gonna go over the wood bridge, and then the drop off is just up there. Wonderful. And I'll leave the dairy here. I'm not gonna recover it back to the garage. I think there is still usefulness in having it here. Just minor engine damage, no worries. Yeah, I was. So You were right, Brad. In concepts, you had to winch. I saw what you meant when I was doing it alone last night. Winch the trailer around and maneuver it around. I found that this flatbed was the best way to do that. It's not an ideal trailer, but the Caterpillar tractor can pull anything. It to the point where like it doesn't matter. Where's the warehouse from here? Okay. Oh, the trailer store. Oh, I passed it. Of course. So now I'm just gonna turn around. Do I have enough space to turn around back here? Because I want to turn around and turn this trailer in. Ideally. That's a contest. I was reading somewhere you can farm money from the contest. Maybe I should consider doing that. Oh, also, Brad, you'll be proud of me. I sold the truck. I sold the truck between streams. I was looking at other trucks that I wasn't using or that already had the roles fulfilled. And I sold the Kodiak. Because really, anything I would do with the Kodiak, I'm going to do with the Fleet Star or the White Western Star. Like, those trucks are going to be my crane trucks or my fuel trucks. The Kodiak is not quite heavy enough to be useful. And I was looking at the store, Brad, between streams, and you recommended the Azov. I see what you mean. The Azov seems like a very versatile option. I was looking and seeing just what capabilities it has. It could be a heavy crane truck. It could be a logger. It has one of those multi-purpose cargo beds. It has, with fuel, repair parts, and a crane. So, yeah, Azov 64131. Yep, that's definitely my next truck. So, with selling of the Kodiak, I have 63K. I think that Azov is somewhere around 100. I don't think I'm far from having that Azov if I can do maybe a couple of the super orders and things like that. But now I want to go back to Drummond and go back to the Caterpillar. Because your advice to me was completely right. Take a flatbed in there and winch it around. But I'm apparently just not skilled enough to deal with the larger flatbeds, but this flatbed worked just fine. I was able to manage it off stream just fine. So and I like the slim profile of that. And this is this trailer on this tractor is not tippy whatsoever. Like this tractor has so much mass to it that this trailer is never gonna truly flip. So it'll work out. And again, I'm just gonna mark the trail, to be honest with myself. But we're gonna go here. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to like space out and eventually end up by the tower. That's not where we're going. Because what I was able to do last night is I was able to actually go all the way in, turn around down there. I just turned the entire thing around down there because the Caterpillar can handle the mud. And then I when I was facing this direction, I just loaded up and I went. And I just brute forced it out. So we're going to do that again. Oh yeah, it's mad slow. Mad slow. And I am going to fuel up right here. I strategically positioned my fuel truck. I had trucks when I was rescuing the flatbed, because if you remember the last stream, I did get a flatbed stuck there. I got that, like, that brown flatbed. I spent so much time trying to recover that flatbed with my Western Star crane truck that, like, 2 trucks ran out of fuel. So I ended up just parking the Fleet Star over there with a fuel tank. So many... There's 100-something trucks in this game, isn't there? There's a lot of trucks in this game now. There didn't used to be. But there are so many trucks. Oh, you wanted to come on and help me get him out? I appreciate that. I was able to use the heavy crane and get him out. It was torture. It was torture. But I got really good with the heavy crane. I do actually like that this game penalizes you for deleting trailers, because you could just delete the trailer. But the game tells you, the game's like, hey, you're gonna lose all your cash. You're gonna lose like $9,000. And that money's pretty valuable. Yeah, I'll just keep it on diff lock. Pulling this trailer kind of sucks. I'll keep it on low. You enjoy watching it being played? I didn't think it was my game either until it became one of my games. Oh, I'm getting caught up on the boulders. The boulders are the caterpillar's worst enemy. Will my articulated steering make it through here? I think so. Yep. Yep, we're fine. The caterpillar is supremely good at climbing rocks. That's why this configuration works. These trails are technically not wide enough for it, but it climbs rocks. People have been telling me about Roadcraft. People are like, you'd like Roadcrafts. Hey, not sure. How are you? Oh, I've been down here before. You should go watch my last stream. If you want to see what my last experience was like coming down here. I was not ready. I have flipped many times on this trail. I first went down here with the A&K civilian. Did okay. Was able to get cargo loaded, but I kept flipping on my way back up. Yeah, check out my last stream. I'm not gonna call it a rage quit, but I was very frustrated. And I don't get frustrated very easily or very often, but at the very end of my stream, I was very frustrated. And I was like, well, that's it for the stream, I guess. See you next time. And then I had to spend like an hour pulling out the flatbed trailer that got stuck back there. Initially to use with a racing wheel. I played a lot of American Truck Simulator during lockdowns. And I played that with a HOTAS, actually. I have an X52 HOTAS. And I configured my HOTAS to drive the truck. And I was like, hey, that's pretty fun. I would listen to an audiobook, kind of lock in, do my delivery runs from Nebraska to Colorado. It was a fun time. But I didn't really fall back into a trucking game until this. And I bounced off of this game the first time I played it. I actually tried to play this game before I settled into American Truck Simulator for 50, 60 hours. I bounced off this game after about an hour, and then I just installed ATS instead. But now I'm back. I'm back here. I looked up how someone else did this, and because I was just very curious. Once I figured it out, once I had one of the cargoes out, I looked up how someone else did this, and I saw this video here. I'll show you on the map. I saw a video, and I don't know how they did it. I saw a video of someone. I don't know what truck they were in, but they turned here. And they basically swam across this channel, made landfall here, and went up this way. It was crazy. I was like, how trucks float, apparently. Like, I didn't even know that, but trucks float, apparently. Because what I did the other night is you actually can turn around in the mud with the caterpillar, which is exactly what I'm going to do. You can turn around in the mud. It's not comfortable or fun, but you can turn around in the mud. Yeah, I wish I knew what truck that guy was using, because it was insane. He basically swam across the river, and I was like, well, I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, like I can sort of push the trailer around and turn the trailer around in little fits and starts down here. That's how I did it off stream. I just kind of did this maneuver. I just kind of did this maneuver till I was able to pull the cat around. Definitely not how the game expects you to do it, but it's doable. See, I got about one more. Yep. And then I can do this. This is dangerously cheesy. But it'll work with this tractor. Yep. This is how I did it off stream. Thank you for the Jake break. Not optimal, not pretty, but it gets it done. See, because now I can load this oversized cargo. It's just small enough to fit the 4-slot flatbed. Now I just throw on the diff lock and brute force this thing out of here. But because I'm an idiot with no sense of direction, I'm gonna mark my route, because when I was doing it off stream, I have to confess I was like spacing out and I accidentally turned up here, and I had to turn around with a fully loaded, oversized cargo, and that was not pretty. So if you're wondering why I always mark my route even when I'm going a very short distance, that's why. Because I'm a bit of a dummy when it comes to directions. So okay. And then is that right? No, we want to go to Smithfield Dam, so we want to go this way. Right? No, that was right. See? No sense of direction. We go up here, we cross the bridge. And then there's the gateway. I do see when I'm hauling something in a truck that drinks fuel, and this truck is gonna drink fuel. Thank you for revving, not sure. I want to do more commands when I have time. I have Friday off work. I'm probably just gonna get a haircut and see a movie. I told my supervisor today, I was like, I need a day. Can I take a day off work? Is that cool? Like, is Friday good? She's like, sure. Take Friday. So I'm gonna take Friday. I'm gonna get a haircut, see a movie, probably. And then I want to work on more commands. I want to come up with a sound for when I flip. I don't have a sound for when I flip. I might pull that sound from The Dark Knight. The truck flipping sound from there. You know the one. I might see if I can pull that and play every time I add a flip to my flip counter. That'd be kind of fun. Sad trombone. Oh, you mean The Price is Right? The Price is Right. Oh, also The Price is Right losing sound will be pretty funny. Sad trombone would be funny. I'll think of something. I've been wanting to work on my StreamerBot commands because I want to find you guys more stuff to play with. I also do want to set up a point system because I think having points redeems is kind of going to be my next thing. It'd be really fun to make certain things points redeem and give you guys points. But I'm working on that. I'm still very new to StreamerBot, but I like what it's done. My friend Lefty, you've seen him in this chat before. My friend Lefty got really into StreamerBot a few years ago when we were doing a lot of collabs together. And back then it was a little bit harder to use, and like he tried to show me it, and I think I was just not ready for it mentally. But now I see the awesomeness of StreamerBot, and it's cool, and it's never been easier. If you stream, I recommend giving StreamerBot a try. It's never been more accessible. It's very fun to kind of make things go. And don't worry, we're not going to be driving on slow diff lock the entire time. This is just to get up this trail pretty much. When we're on highway, we're going to be normal speed, but we need diff lock to pull this trailer because we're pulling this trailer has highway tires basically. Was wondering how I got that to work. Yeah, StreamerBot. The name of the application is StreamerBot. Basically, it connects your OBS to your YouTube chat, and you can basically tell StreamerBot to monitor your YouTube chat for keywords to make things on your OBS play. It's pretty cool. So it's not going through Stream Elements or anything like that. It is all locally run. On my system. It's a really good solution. It's free. It's open source. There's a lot of good tutorials on it too. So if you want to know how to use StreamerBot or do anything on StreamerBot, there's a million tutorials out there now. Streamer.bot is the application. Streamer.bot. See, even the cat's getting caught. But it's working. I'm almost out. Just gotta reverse a little bit, put the brake on, pull the diff lock. I might have to winch a bit for this. Stop. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. This'll work. We got it. See, even this tractor is struggling up here. This is an insane trail. Some would call this a skill check. Because you definitely, like, this seems simple, right? As so many contracts do in this game, this seems very simple. The game says, hey, pick up this cargo from this cargo ship delivered here. You're like, okay, how hard could it be? And then you see the trail and you're like, well, shit. This is insane. Oh, good. I'm going to pass the Fleet Star. Wonderful. And I topped up when we were on our way past the Fleet Star the first time, by the way. I blew half my fuel tank just getting this far. I blew half my fuel tank getting this far. Insane. Complete nonsense. Oh yeah, look how buried those wheels are. We're gonna need to keep the diff lock on. If you're ever unsure what you can do with the streamer bot in my chat, just do !commands. I always forget to put a message and pin it, but if you're ever unsure what you can do, !commands is what you do, is how you figure out what's active. Okay, so my source is going to be the fuel tank, and we're filling up the caterpillar. Okay. Now we continue on. There we go. Thank you, Brad. I always mean to do that command and then pin it in the chat before my stream starts, but I always forget. I also want to set up a bot account, so that it's not just my channel account. So it's not my channel account that's replying to those. I'll probably do that Friday as well. I gotta take some long walks on Friday. I gotta get a haircut. There's just stuff I want to do. I'll probably stream too. I'll probably stream Friday night. I don't know. We'll see. I have a couple things going on during the day too with a friend of mine. But I definitely want to stream again. I'm excited to see Pedro Bay because we have not seen. I'm talking about you guys like you're playing with me. I have not seen Pedro Bay, Alaska, and I'm excited to see Pedro Bay. I was thinking about how much I love the Western Star because it is such a solid truck. It's not the most powerful or capable truck, but it does a lot of things just well enough. Pedro Bay is a fun map. Yeah, it's probably. Well, I'll probably do that next stream. I'll probably do stuff on Pedro Bay next stream. Because I want to finish up Alaska so that I can get to Russia. You guys have been talking about Russia. You guys have been talking about Tamir. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what hell awaits. Yeah, we're going to be in H for a while. This trailer is crappy to full. The TUZ 420 is in. I'm assuming the TUZ is some kind of hefty Eastern Bloc truck, is it not? I feel like Eastern Bloc trucks. Tamir isn't the one you'd worry about. What's the map I would worry about though? Like what do you guys think would be the most worrisome map? I mean, I'm struggling in Michigan, clearly, as you can see. So I can only go down from here, but TUZ is a capable scout. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Brad, you mentioned the what was it? International something. International makes a little scout, doesn't it? You were telling me to get that, or someone else. Was it John Doe? Someone was telling me to get it. It's like 30 something grand, and it's a little international scout. People were telling me to get that. I saw someone driving around with this Ford F750 Scout. I was watching shorts about the F750 and how the F750 is like a god tier scout, and I was like, where do I get that? Lodestar, that was it. Yeah. But I saw shorts where this dude was talking about it might have even been a Stax short. I think it was a Stax short. But he was talking about the F750, how it's basically a bridge between a Scout and a hauler. It's in Cola. It seems like you get a lot of cool shit in Cola. You get the all-wheel drive for the GMC in Cola, from what I hear. Because I want to use the GMC. The GMC actually looks like a capable heavy-duty truck. It's just can't really use it until it has an all-wheel drive, as with so many options in this game. But after all of that heartache, it turns out my particular solution for my play style was just to hook up a 4-slot ramped flatbed and just brute force it back there. Turns out that was my solution all along. But everybody has a different way of getting there. Brad, your flatbed solution was your large flatbed solution was good. I just no, hold on. Oh, this isn't the warehouse. I'm an idiot. We're going to a different warehouse. Okay. I confused myself because there are 2 warehouses and they each have slightly different stuff. So we're going to turn this thing around. And we're going to turn a left. Yeah, left out of here and just go down the mountain. You're going to make that turn? No. Nope. Got to be careful as we slither on through. We're going to take a left out of here. Oh, the F-750 can carry 1 slot of cargo. Interesting. So it's probably good for little hops if you just have to get one cargo of wood planks somewhere to fix a bridge. It looks like a friggin' beast though, man. It's where do I find that? Of course it'd be in Cola. That's why I gotta, I want to make some money. I want to make some money so that I could get another heavy truck. I was looking at the P12 or maybe the Azov, as so many people have recommended. But I'm doing this mission. I want to do cement for the region because cement for the region pays really well. Logistically, it's going to take some work. And then I want to do, there's a super order that I also want to do that I'll be able to do after this is done. I can sell just 1 more truck. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I mean, my last 2 streams, I've sold a truck between streams. Which is a 2-for-2 record of me looking at my trucks between streams and be like, I'm not using this thing. Let's get rid of it. Because really, if you're not using it, you should get rid of it. I think with the exception of the GMC, the GMC is the only truck that I'm really interested in keeping and really interested in seeing what it's capable of. But then again, I guess I could rebuy it. I guess by the time I get the good upgrades for it, I'll have money to rebuy it. I think maybe that's how I have to start thinking. Maybe I have to start thinking of liquidating assets and buying trucks that fit. Because I really want to get the P12. The P12 looks awesome. The P12 just looks like a slightly smaller P16 in terms of its role. It seems like it does a lot of the stuff the P16 did, but it has a lot of options for add-ons and things like that. So I'm leaning towards the P12, but I'll probably get an Azov. I was looking at the add-ons that the Azov could do, and the Azov seems very versatile. It can be a logger, it can be an off-road rescue truck, it can do a lot. So I'll probably get an Azov. The Taiga. Okay. I'll keep those in mind. Because I've been going in the truck store and I've been using the preview function. Here, I have to adjust my microphone. My microphone slipped down and I was having to put my neck in a weird position to speak into it. This is a lot better. I'll probably go with an Azov realistically. So I don't know though, guys. I don't know if I'll be streaming much in the next couple of weeks because I am going to be streaming, but it might not be this game. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 comes out, and I want to stream MGS4 a lot. I've never played MGS4 for myself. I've watched it streamed, but I've never played MGS4 for myself. And also Star Wars Zero Company comes out, which is essentially Star Wars XCOM. And I love Star Wars and I love XCOM. And early opinions on it look good. Like, people genuinely like it. So I'm very excited for that. I'm still going to do regular streams of this game, but not every stream is going to be a Snowrunner stream in the coming weeks. But I definitely think that Snowrunner is my hyperfixation game right now. Hitman was my hyperfixation game for years. Hitman was my hyperfixation game since it came out in 2016. Actually, even before it came out in 2016 to earlier this year. So for about 10 years, Hitman was my hyperfixation game. Couldn't stop playing it offline, couldn't stop streaming it. And now Snowrunner is becoming that. I can't wait to be done with this. This was a good learning experience, though. As I say, it was a learning stream. Because I was not able to execute on the large flatbed trailer, so I had to kind of sit with myself and find a way. Take different equipment and find a way. And it worked. It has been quite the journey. It really has been. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning about Snowrunner. I really am. It's an interesting game. It's an interesting game with like a 40-hour tutorial, which arguably I'm still in. Some people say Alaska is still very much the tutorial, too. A lot of people say you're not playing the game with the training wheels off until you hit Tamir, which might be true. We'll see when we get there. Alright, we're straight. We should be able to H it up to this road and then drop into our normal gears. Yep. And we're going downhill, which helps us a little bit. I love that this game just tells you to do something, doesn't care how you get it done. You can cheese it, you can do it in a realistic way. Cause I've seen people playing this game in like very realistic ways where you're gonna turn the trailer around correctly. Yes, Telemenace. He makes a great Academy series. I've been watching that. I've also been lurking in some of his streams. I've seen you in there. Brad. Sometimes during work, if I have like time where I'm just doing tedious stuff, I'll turn on a Telemenace stream. He's in a different time zone, so he's usually streaming when I'm working. So it works out. But I seen you in there. I usually don't chat in other chats, but I've seen you. He's awesome. He's a really good creator. He's very good at explaining things that are not very straightforward. And he's very, like, data-driven. Yeah, I work from home, and I usually listen to stuff as I'm doing my work, unless I'm on, like, a conference call or something. Yes, his truck reviews are great. He tells you very pragmatically what the trucks should be used for. Another guy I've been looking at is Niche Gaming. There's a guy named Niche Gaming who also has great truck reviews. And he ties in some of the history of it. Yeah, the testing he does is awesome. He's very scientific about his testing. He has every truck run the exact same course. He replicates the experience. It's really, really good. I like when people I like when people really get into the data in games like this, because this game actually doesn't do a very good job of giving you, the player, the data. So you have to kind of rely on the creators. So it's just the way it is. But this game seems to have an awesome creator community that has sprung up around it. Your garage is basically the top 15 trucks from his? Yeah. Some trucks I just like using for fun, like the Twin Steer. The Twin Steer is not a practical truck whatsoever, but I enjoy using it because it's fun to drive. The Twin Steer is one of the most fun trucks to drive. It's insane. It's a completely unhinged truck, but it's very fun to drive. So I don't think it'll ever leave my garage, to be honest. You have a few nostalgia trucks? Yeah. The Twin Steer, the Fleet Star, and the White Western Star I don't think are ever trucks that will leave my garage. I just love them too much. Especially the Twin Steer. I am giddy to drive the Twin Steer whenever it makes sense. The problem is there are very few applications in which the Twin Steer makes sense because it doesn't have add-ons. You can't crane anything with it. It starts with rear-wheel drive, you know? We are struggling a bit with this hill. It's okay, Mr. Caterpillar. You can rest. You can rest once we hit this warehouse. We're due for a pretty good payout from this, aren't we? Promotion and 1410. That's really good. Rank 19. Hell yeah. We lost all hope of the cargo being delivered. Thank you. I have 77K. 77K. All right, well, let me turn this around and turn this trailer in. I go back down the hill. We got to clean up all my trailers. Nice, yeah. Promotions are always satisfying. Both in real life and in this game. I was wondering... Thank you for the honk, Brad. I was wondering why the mission payout for this was 14,000. Like, oh, because when I was looking at this a week ago now, when I was like trying to plan out what to do next on the next couple streams, I was like, why? I'm just retrieving 2 cargo containers. Why is the payout so high? In my own experience, I have now learned why the payout on this mission was so high. Because it is difficult, and payouts seem to be commensurate with the difficulty, or at least the estimated difficulty of the contract. And this was a very difficult contract. You needed skill, you needed the right equipment. Yeah, 4,200. So what am I at now? 82K. Okay. So I want to stop this. And I actually want to go back to the garage. Yeah, someone didn't read the fine print. Hey, John Doe. All right. So, truck store. Let's see. So, Brad, you were saying this as of for 93. Right here should be one of my next purchases, right? This guy? What's it do? Oh, it's got a special gearbox by default. That's cool. Stock suspension. Wow. Its baseline tires are, like, surprisingly good. It's good off-road, average in mud. And, like, average in mud for a starting tire is decent. Oh, actually... It comes with all terrains. I would probably get the OHS 1 off-roads I probably get these guys. That's 5,900. And then what add-ons can we do? Dude, like everything. It can be a log carrier front. It's got a heavy crane. Oh, it's got a towing platform. It can do fuel, saddles. Oh, it can even do the hydrolift saddle. I've been looking for a competent truck that uses the hydrolift saddle. And it can take a loading crane. It's either going to be this. It's either going to be this, or I was looking at, where is it? Off stream, I was looking at the P12. P12 I was looking at. I'm very interested in this. One, because I like the Pacific trucks, but also looking at the frame add-ons, this does everything too. This kind of does everything the Azov does. But I would probably go, I mean, it has a long ass body, but I'd probably save for the P12, to be honest. Don't use Hydrosaddle ever. Well, I guess you wouldn't with the Azov. You would just equip the log carrier front and then you get the rear log carrier trailer. There'd be no reason to use Hydrolift. It's probably unnecessarily expensive. You'd get the 1,700. You mean this guy, the Lodestar? I might wait. To buy this guy. Let's see what other contracts we... Okay, so Dyson Diesel's done. These, I just have the logging contracts. I could do this logging contract like pretty easily. I could load up on medium and long logs. I could do this today. I could do this with a P16. I could do this with the P16. It's a brilliant scout. Okay. This is going to the lighthouse keeper in the workers' warehouse. Well, I want to see on Drummond Island where those are. Okay, workers' warehouse is right there by the gate. Wonderful. Lighthouse keeper is this guy. Yeah, we could do that now. We could do this now. Honestly. I would just need the P16 and a couple of trucks that could do some medium logging runs. We could do this. We could totally do this. All right. Is the P16 out? Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, so it already has its logging on. I want to get advanced special. Advanced special's probably in Pedro Bay. But yeah, we're definitely going to use the P16. So I'm going to accept this. How many long logs do I need? Just one. Just one. So let's do this to the lighthouse keeper. We're gonna be doing a lot of driving. But that's all right. That's all right. And is there anywhere between here and the logging station to pick up a trailer? No. So I need to pick up. I could sell the Tatra I have. I could. I'll think about it. Okay. Let's wait till morning. And then, as we know, my favorite way to get to the logging station is to take the puddle from hell past the farm. But this Pacific can totally handle it. There's no reason it couldn't. So we'll go past the farm. And then we'll take these to the lighthouse keeper. And then we'll bounce back here. We'll figure out how we're going to get medium logs. I might set up like basically a road train of medium logs. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. This would just be like a pretty good logging mission to do to get a little bit of extra money. Because I want to buy another truck. And it's not that way. I marked the route and I'm not following the markers. Yeah, the trailer's for long logs. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get cause long logs can come from. Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotta go to Drummond Island, get it from the logging station there. Okay. That's okay. We'll be alright. We'll just make the drive. Good catch. You saved me several minutes, probably. Oh, do you know what? I could use the Caterpillar as a medium logger. The Caterpillar would be a slow but good medium logger. It has a logging frame, a custom logging frame, I believe. And then it can pull a logging trailer on a hitch. So that's 2 of the medium logs solved. And then I would just need 1 more medium logging truck, which could be like the Western Star or something. Or even the International. There are I thought there were long logs. Okay, I'm an idiot. No, it's medium, medium, medium. You're totally right. So see, this is why I always say chat's smarter than me. So we're not using this truck. What I actually should do is I should recover. I'm gonna recover the Caterpillar. And I'll load up 2 medium logs on the Caterpillar. Because I could use its logging frame and a medium logging trailer. As of. Yes. Alright, so hold on. You guys, I'm gonna trust you on this. So what you're saying, John Doe, and I think Brad, what you dudes are saying here, hold on, I don't know why I put that in. What you dudes are saying here, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're saying sell this. You're saying sell this guy, get the 200K, and then buy the red Azov truck? Is that what you're saying? And then problem solved? Or can this be a logger? What does this do? This does stuff. Sell the cat CT. Okay. I feel comfortable selling the cat CT. I want to keep the International though, because the International has solid power. But I can sell the cat CT. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And then now I can get this guy. Boom. And then just make sure we're good on customizations. All right, we only have 1 engine. It's got a special gearbox. You guys said go with the muds. I'll go with the muds. Snorkel. I guess there's not much of a difference, but it might be. Get the special paint for it. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, but this does not have a medium logging frame. But I could hook up some trailers to it, yeah? I definitely could. Or I guess, well, this is a sideboard bed. Okay, you guys are talking about paint. Let's see here. Oh, I can get air conditioning. That's cool. This special paint, this guy right here, this is weird. I like my other paint jobs better. I like this one. I'm going with this one. I like that one better. I made that paint job. Snorkel, I'm good with. This can't haul medium logs though, but I feel like it's gonna be good for a lot of different stuff. Well, what can I do with it? Cement for the region. Cement's one slot. Let's start cement for the region. I gotta bring 2 to Black River. It's a lot of cement. Two slot flatbed and a compact loading crane together. Okay. So you're talking this. You're talking that. And then you're talking that. Okay, I see the utility. I see the utility. Well, let's pick up some cement. Gotta work on this engine a bit. Where are we going? We're going to the quarry, which is across the dam. Okay. I roughly know the route, so I'm just gonna place down a few markers. Just so that I remember where to turn. We're gonna go down there. And we're gonna pick up 2 cement. And I'll deliver it to... somewhere on Drummond Island. Would make the most sense if we're going in. If I'm taking this truck in this direction. Great for overloading cargo. Good to know. It's a bit slow, but it seems reliable. Going about 30 kilometers, I'm assuming. Not very fast. But if I put it in neutral down here, how do I do? Pick up any meaningful speed? I'm revving the engine. Yeah! Oh yeah, we're cruising. 50 kilometers. Yeah, we got going. We got going on that one. I'm very curious how this thing actually does in the mud. We'll see. I'm even more curious how it's going to do fully loaded climbing the quarry. But I think the best thing for me to do is grab this cement and take it to Drummond Island. I'll start there. And actually, there's a couple of tasks we can do in Drummond Island. There's a cargo retrieval task I can do there, and this seems like it'd be a good truck to do it with. So maybe I'll get part of this done. Good overall hauler. I gotta get faster engines for it. This is slow. It'll work in the Russian mud. Good to know. Good to know. I might go crazy, sell another truck, and get myself a P12 as well. Because I really want to use the P12. You guys have opened my eyes. Just sell the trucks you're not using. You can buy them back. You can buy them back later if you really want them. I really want to use the P12. Yeah, I mean, for a truck that is allegedly so powerful, I don't know. I haven't used it in mud yet. But for a truck that's allegedly so powerful to be using less than a gallon of fuel per minute seems very good. It is a great way to get handy trucks. I was stubborn. I was unnecessarily stubborn. No, I'm good. I'm good. I want to get my own stuff. I want to make my own decisions. I appreciate you guys offering to pitch in, but what I'll probably do is I'll probably go back, sell the Tatra, and then get even a couple more trucks. You guys have got me hooked on buying trucks. I won't keep it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, what's the best way down the spiral? Because there is a specific way to go. And I think either way, you're making this way. This way. I remember, it's easier to get down than it is to get up. It's way easier to get down than it is to get up. Getting up sucks, but I can kind of ride the spiral all the way down, especially with this truck. Wrong about selling the Tatra? Maybe I'll keep it. The next truck after this I want is definitely the P12. I think it hauls... I don't know if it has a medium log frame on it. I'm gonna need trucks with medium frames on it. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. I'm gonna need to go down anyway. So here I go. I'll just go down here. Nothing to winch to. Yep, already flipped. Already flipped. I just took a bad angle. Okay. Okay. Let's try something different. We're gonna do cement hauling. What about... I haven't even used the Tatra. Can I put a cargo bed in here? Yeah, I can. I'm going to take this thing for a spin. Oh yeah, this is way faster. And it has dual steering. Maybe I should have put an off-road gearbox in here. Too late. I'll manage without it. Oh, I love this truck. I like the look of it. It's more thirsty. Yeah, it is more thirsty, but it's got 100 gallons. Excuse me. That's pretty good. I had the hiccup at the worst time. Couldn't catch that. I'm experiencing new trucks. It's quite fun. I need to engage all-wheel drive? Okay. All-wheel drive's on. But now it's even more fuel thirsty. No, on highway. On highway, 2 wheels is enough. 2 wheels are enough. It's okay. As soon as we cross onto the dirt, then we do the all-wheel drive. Ooh, horn's good. I like that. I should have been using this when I was trying to pull trucks out of the mud. This thing would have been awesome. I'm trying to be diligent so I don't burn as much fuel. Look at Mr. Snowrunner. He's having a great time. Oh, technically it uses the front 4 wheels. Yeah. It's dual steering like the twin steer. It's pretty cool. Oh, I see. I see. You do sacrifice just a little bit of speed with that. Alright, so we have Drummond Island log station. That's where this truck is going. And then I do have the dairy at the trailer store. I could load the dairy up with a trailer, and it could probably go to Island Lake. Or Smithville, honestly. And I could also use the tractor, actually. Like, I have trucks nearby that I could use. Is this the quarry pull-off? No. No, it's not. H. Oh, this thing struggles uphill. Good lord. There we go. Is this it? No. I have no sense of direction without my map markers. No. Oh, I'm stuck on the rail. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Lame. That almost went very badly. That almost went very, very badly. I was looking, I was researching, just because I'm a movie nerd, and I've been playing this game a lot. I was researching what kind of truck the war rig is in Mad Max Fury Road. Everyone on the internet says it's a Tatra. I don't think so. That does not look like a Tatra body to me. It looks more like a Pacific. Then again, would you find Pacific trucks in Australia? I'm not so sure. But I need to figure that out. I was thinking maybe the war rig is like a Pacific or maybe a larger Peterbilt. There's a guy I follow on YouTube who's an off-road recovery specialist, and he bought a Tatra. He had a video where he recently bought a Tatra to help him with off-road recovery, which makes sense. Is this guy going to make it through here? Maybe. Here we go. Oh. Yes. That's pretty cool. I want to try one other thing. Just expedite things a little bit. Yes! Took some minor engine damage, but that was fun. Let's take this way. Oh, and we're going through the mud. I can mud test this thing. It does really well. Even on standard gears without diff lock, it does really well. It's an 8x8 with massive tires, so I guess that's to be expected. Oh, the cement pickup is here. Alright, here we go. Let's see how well this thing climbs. It seems pretty stable. I might eat my words though, because every time I say a truck seems stable, I find a way to tip it. I tipped the Azov minutes after purchasing it. So... Oh, it's these boulders. It's these boulders it's slipping on. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And then we're going to the log station on Drummond. Is it quicker for me to turn out this way? Yeah, kinda. Kinda, sorta. Yeah. It actually is much quicker to turn out this way. I think I can make it. Nope. So that's a bad angle. I think I'm better off reversing. Oh, you know what I can do? I could try and diff lock reverse up there. Maybe that's the play. Reverse up here and diff lock. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we absolutely can. I win. What a maneuver. Okay. So, how am I getting to Drummond then? I would just continue up this road to the gateway. I got it from here. I retract my previous statement. I'm keeping this truck. It's good. I was able to diff lock reverse up like a very steep grade. That's awesome. I'm keeping this truck. This truck stays. I am not disappointed in the Tatra. And to think I was almost talked into selling it. My finger was on the button, selling it too. Glad I didn't. How strong is H? H is pretty strong. H is working uphill. It really is. Wow, this thing climbs. This thing climbs like a beast. Man, oh man. I retract my previous statement. This thing's pretty cool. It's not fast or flashy, but it... like a lot of Eastern Bloc trucks, it'll get the job done if you treat it right. Slow and steady style. This truck is great. I really like it. I should have been using it. I feel robbed for not having used it until now. It's been sitting in my garage the entire time. At least ever since I bought the DLCs. Come on, you got it. Uh-huh, there we go. Yeah, now we're cruising. Absolutely cooking. Oh, completely avoidable. Wait, why does that have a drop off? Well, no, it's the gateway, isn't it? This has a drop. Why does that have a drop off point? It shouldn't be. We're doing Husky forwarding cement for the region. Warehouse. Oh! It does go to the warehouse. I'm a dummy. It's right up there. I'm an idiot. I was not paying attention. And I wonder, can we get... Hold on now. Concrete. Concrete is up there. Okay, that's what's up there. All right. Makes sense. And I think that's going to be the stream. After I drop this off, I'll finish the rest when we come back. Because I kind of just want to relax. But this has been relaxing. This has been good. I'm going a little over an hour and a half. Thank you for stopping by, those of you who did. I always appreciate it. And thank you for pushing me to experience new trucks. It's been a lot of fun. I'll have to practice with the Azov between streams. For sure, because I don't know if I'm worthy of it yet. I already flipped. Yeah, I'll drop this off at the warehouse and we'll go from there next stream. I want to see if I can get a few different commands going, a few new commands going the next stream, which is probably going to be Friday. Either Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might just take a day Friday and play no games. Oh, that'd be so good. A day off from work where I play no games. Oh. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Or just play other games, you know? I've been playing The Last Caretaker a lot. That's a good game. I've been playing The Last Caretaker. I've been playing Cairn. I've still been playing Assassin's Creed Resynced. I am loving playing games right now. Anyone who says there's not good games to play is lying or not paying attention. Because there is something for everyone, no matter what. I'm having so much fun. Also, I was supposed to play The Big Walk with a bunch of people last week, but that didn't work out because the cat was sick, and that I am interested. Oh, I'll see if I can play The Big Walk on Friday. Because some dudes I know play every Friday, and I'll see if they're playing again, and I'll see maybe if I can join them. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, The Big Walk. Hell yeah. And I'll probably just do some smaller jobs in Snowrunner, to be honest. Clean up some of the smaller Michigan tasks. Get more acquainted with these trucks. Okay, fix this up. All right. Yeah, I think I definitely need an engine upgrade for this thing. It struggles. I should figure out where they are. I'll have to hop on Map Runner and figure out where the engine upgrades are. Because it's good, like it moves, but it struggles uphill. This seems like it's a mud truck. Not necessarily a dirt truck. I think I'm using this for the wrong application. It's alright, it's how I learn though. It's how I learn. Good horn. Decent. I feel like I could sell this truck and buy a different truck. I don't know. I'll consider it. I feel like I want to go for a P12. Or just, there's so many trucks. So many trucks. And I feel like the Azov, once I get used to it, will fill all of the roles that this one does. So I don't know. I may sell this truck between streams. It's like an easy 100K to just pocket and spend on something else. I'll think about it. Because I like heavy hauling and I like logging, so I feel like a Pacific P12 would be better for that. It has more options as a heavy hauler than the P16 does. I don't know. I don't know. I got some thinking to do between streams. Okay, yeah, the warehouse is just over here. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you for the Jake break. Not sure. Like I said, next time I stream, I want to have more commands. So either Friday or Saturday, I'll be streaming with more commands. I have some ideas for some. I just need to flesh them out. It takes time. It takes time to make sure it all works. And everything like that. Okay, so that's one down. So then I still have 2 concrete to each. 2 concrete to each other part of the region. I wonder, isn't there somewhere on Black River what already has concrete? Like, isn't... No. Well, that's going to be the stream. Thank you for coming by. I'm going to go relax. My lady's going to be home soon, too. So we got to figure out what we're going to have for dinner. But I'll see you dudes Friday or Saturday. I don't know which day, but if you want to know, hit the bell, subscribe, all that stuff. Helps me out a great deal. But I hope you have a good rest of your night, day, whatever it is where you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.